We got Tampa Bay, Chicago Bears facing off against each other. Tampa Bay favored by 3, over under on this one, 41 points. Thoughts here?
I'm taking Chicago to cover. Now, I'm not convinced that Chicago is going to win the game, but I see this being, 18-17 or, 18, I guess, 16 or something weird, right? Like you're going to get a weird scoring game in this. But I am taking Chicago to cover, and I guess that's what's most important for this exercise. I'm also taking the under. Like, I am not trusting Baker Mayfield to carve up a bad Chicago defense necessarily. And at the same time, Chicago is going to have a really hard time moving the ball on the ground against Tampa Bay. So that means you're going to ask Justin Fields to throw it more than he's probably accustomed to. So it's going to be a wonky game. I think it's going to be a pretty ugly game, honestly. But I'm going to take Chicago to cover in the under.
Fair enough. I've also got this thing being kind of a wonky score there as well. I'm thinking this one's going to come down about 23-20 when it's all said and done. So that means I've got the over just slightly. I do think that the Buccaneers, like, this one feels like a push to me. Like this is a line set to basically push, but I'll take Tampa Bay at home for that one there. As far as a prop goes, I think you're absolutely right that Chicago is going to have to throw the ball more than we typically see. And I've got Justin Fields going over 169.5 passing yards.
Yeah, that's a pretty low total. I mean, I understand he does not throw the ball like Kirk Cousins throws the ball, but for Cousins to absolutely go bonkers as far as passing yards went last week, I feel like Fields can't get to 170 is borderline disrespectful, in my opinion. So I like that one a lot. I'm taking Mike Evans over 52.5. Like, there is some sort of chemistry there between Baker and Mike Evans. He found him in week 1. I think they're going to take a couple deep shots, right? They're going to test that defense out, much like much like Jordan Love did. He was able to get some yardage there on that Bears defense and kind of push them back a little bit. So 52.5 is low enough for me. I can take Mike Evans.